Volvo XC40 Review. Hey guys, I am Pete, and you are watching Product Reviews. Luxurious SUV models typically cost an average of $3,553. In its class, the XC40 T4 is one of the priciest SUVs in the market. Only one fully loaded, R-Design model is available, but it's an excellent value given the limited supply. This is an excellent compact luxury SUV that runs on gasoline, and Volvo's XC40 T4 is a terrific choice. There are around $11,907 in maintenance and repair costs for the first 10 years of Volvo XC40 ownership. An XC40's repair costs rise by 36.5% throughout this time period. In terms of horsepower, the BMW X1 has a slight edge over the Volvo XC40. This is because of the increased torque of the BMW X1, and its ability to distribute power to the wheels more effectively. This means that both BMW X1 and Volvo XC40 have the capacity to seat a similar number of people. If you can't afford the XC40, consider Mazda's CX-and-a-half compact crossover, which begins at $345. When it comes to handling and performance, the 2018 Mazda CX-and-a-half is right up there with the Volvo XC90. Load volume behind the second row is 30 cubic feet, while cargo volume when the rear seats are folded is 59 cubic feet. A manual transmission is the only option for this vehicle, which gets 37.40 miles per gallon on the highway. There are 158 to 173 grams of carbon dioxide emissions per kilometer. There is a manual transmission and an automated transmission for the T3, and the T3 is expected to obtain the same MPG as the T2. The Volvo XC40 may survive between 200,000 and 250,000 kilometers if it is properly maintained, cared for, and driven responsibly. Based on an annual mileage of 15,000 miles, the XC40 can provide approximately 13 to 17 years of service before breaking down or requiring expensive repairs. High-quality powertrains are a feature of both the Volvo XC40 and Audi Q3 of the year 2021. The XC40 has greater horsepower, despite the fact that both cars have the same torque and fuel economy ratings. All-wheel drive is referred to as Quattro by the Audi Q3. Volvos are less expensive to maintain than other high-end models, despite the fact that Volvos are more expensive to purchase. Over the course of 10 years, Volvo vehicles cost an average of $100 more to maintain than Audi models. If you are seeing this channel for first time, don't forget to subscribe, right now. Depreciation. Volvo is currently on the crest of wave in terms of customer demand. And when you also factor in the strong desirability within the premium SUV market. And it's no surprise that the XC40 has some of the best residual values of any new car on sale, ranging from 55 to 59%. You can see why the XC40's residual values are among the greatest in new car sales. Volvo is riding a wave of customer demand, and the premium SUV market is highly sought after. In the back of the XC40, taller adults can sit without worrying about their heads hitting the ceiling, or their knees collapsing into the seat in front. In terms of space, the BMW X1 has a little less legroom, but only a carload of giants will notice. In 2021, the Volvo XC40 is predicted to have a reliability rating of 76 out of 100. Power, a predicted dependability score of 91/100 is considered the finest, 8190 is superb, 7080 is acceptable, and 069 is considered fair, and below average. In terms of long-term reliability, Volvo cars appear to be slightly older than other car manufacturers when they first break down. Because of this, they spend less time in the shop of a mechanic. When it comes to acceleration, only some of the world's most powerful petrol-powered SUVs can match up to the Volvo XC40's performance. Ferrari 355's claimed 62 miles per hour time of 1/2 seconds is the same as that of the new 430. Noise and vibrations. There is a noticeable difference in engine noise between the PHEV Kuga and several of its rivals while operating solely on electricity. You can tell when the gas engine is running, but it's never annoying. The Volvo XC40 has a more airy, less claustrophobic interior than some of its competitors. More practical and comfortable than larger Volvos, with an excellent driving position and plenty of headroom. In addition to the jaw-dropping drop, this vehicle has an acceptable ride and good handling given the height at which you'll be traveling. As a last bonus, you'll get the extra practicality your Volvo needs with air suspension. This is due to Volvo's body being firmer and better strapped down than Audi's. As a result, it has a lighter and nimbler feeling than the other vehicle. While the Audi seems more sluggish even in the firmest dynamic mode, the Mercedes-Benz is more responsive and agile. Comparing the XC40 and XC60, the smaller vehicle is the XC40. Allowing it to fit into tiny spaces, the 2020 XC40's length is 174 inches, and its width is 1/2 inches. However, the XC60 measures 184 inches in length, and 83 inches in width. Only the XC40 has 2 engine options, but the XC90 and XC60 each have 3. A turbocharged 2-liter i4 engine in the Volvo XC40 generates 187 horsepower, and 221 pounds-foot of torque. Additionally, there is a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with 248 horsepower. In what ways are Volvo XC40, XC60, and XC90 different? An inline, or straight, engine is Volvo cars' most common type of engine. Volvo's former owner, Ford Motor Firm, allowed the company to continue designing its own engines with the debut of a new generation straight-six engine in 2006. As of this writing, the VEA program has just begun. An SUV from Volvo, which has won numerous awards, and is known for its elegance and safety, is the finest option for a used SUV. With the fewest recalls, Volvo is one of the best-known car brands.